Hello my friends, and welcome back to our channel. Home is where our heart is. My name is Dane, author of this series of books, Knowledge to Forage. I hope you're having a beautiful day wherever you are in the world, and thank you all for joining me here today, where I'm absolutely blessed to be spending my morning out harvesting stinging nettle seeds. Stinging nettle seeds are one of Mother Nature's greatest gifts. They're packed full of nutrition and powerful medicinal properties. So if you're interested, then come for a stroll through the countryside with me, and we'll dive into the world of the stinging nettle seeds. So here we've bumped into our first little patch of our stingy friends, the nettles. The nettle's Latin name is Urtica dioica, which when translated means to burn, of course, because of their painful sting. And they're perennials. I love perennials. Why? Because perennials come back year after year, providing us with a lifetime of free food and medicine. Now, when it comes to harvesting stinging nettle seeds, there's one main thing we need to know, and that's that nettles are what's known as dioecious. What does dioecious mean? Well, this means you get both male and female plants, but it's super easy to tell the difference between male and female nettles. You see, this is a female nettle. How can I tell? Well, its seeds are dangling down in clusters. They're bright green and oily, and when I look really closely, I can see they're shaped like little bishop's hats. These are the seeds we're after. These contain the wealth of nutrition and medicinal properties, whereas the male nettles don't have seeds at all. They actually have flowers. So here we have a lovely example of female nettles and male nettles. You see the male nettles here, you can see that they're what looks like seeds. They're actually a lighter shade of greeny brown, and when we look closely we can see they're little round balls, and they're not seeds at all. These are flowers, and they grow much more horizontal. Sometimes they can be completely horizontal, sometimes they tilt down a little bit, and on a hot summer's day sometimes you can see these puff with pollen. Whereas the female seeds here, they're green and they're shaped like a bishop's hat. They grow in clusters and they hang down and heavy. Something I find very special about nettle seeds is they're a great example of the perfect balance between us and nature, and how nature can take great care of us if we just know where to look. You see, nettle seeds bloom and blossom in abundance during a small transitional time between spring and summer, when the fresh shoots of spring that we'd use for soups and salads fade away, but the fruits and nuts of late summer and autumn aren't quite ready yet. It's the nutritious nettle seeds that fill this dry period. Now, nettle seeds are incredibly nutritious. They're potentially one of the most nutritious things on earth, because the nettle itself is packed full of calcium, protein, iron, vitamins A, C, and it has more than 4 times the calcium than broccoli or spinach. Now imagine all this nutritional value, the power of this plant packed into a single tiny seed. Now, what I'd like to invite you to do is put some of the seeds in your mouth and chew them up into a light pesto, and you can really get a sense of its nutritional power. Now, it's worth a note that the stinging nettle seeds do still have a mild sting. What's happening with a stinging nettle seed is it isn't actually stabbing you like a rose thorn. It's actually like a tiny hypodermic needle that dangles like a little icicle, and when you brush the plant, these little hypodermic icicles drop off, land on your skin, and then inject you with a cocktail of natural chemicals. So if you don't like being stung, it's good to collect these with gloves. Now, it's these female seeds that contain an absolute wealth of health benefits. You see, female stinging nettle seeds are an adaptogen. This means they can help our body adapt to stress, so it helps us get through our daily lives, especially if we're living in a stressful environment. They're good for our kidneys, which can help remove toxins from our bodies. They're a hormone balancer, which means they could stabilize our hormones, which helps us to have a better mood. They're powerfully rich in antioxidants and they're great for vitality. These seeds give us energy and strength. It's because of these powerful properties within these tiny seeds that ancient herbalists would give warriors nettle seeds before battle to give them strength and vitality to increase their power. And it was also the reason people in ancient Europe would use sting and nettle seeds as a protective charm, because they believed that the seed was so powerful that it could keep away evil spirits and witchcraft. Something I find fascinating about folklore, tales, mythological legends is tucked within these stories we'll find essence of truth and knowledge. You see, all throughout history, the stinging nettle has been connected with strength, protection and vitality. And what happens when we consume this plant? It gives our body strength. It helps protect us against infections because it boosts our immune system with its goodness, and it gives us energy, vitality. It's these stories that echo through time that can teach us about the medicinal properties of plants, trees and mushrooms. So what can we do with sting and nettle seeds, considering they're so good for us? Well, there's many recipes you can make with these seeds. You can eat them fresh, you can sprinkle them on your salad, sprinkle them on your cereal, use them however you fancy. You can put them in honey, you could pour all the honey in this jar of this and it will infuse with the goodness. You can make energy balls, so you squish up some peanut butter and oats and sting and nettle seeds. You can eat these when you're out and on the go for a nutritional boost of energy. And to store them, all you have to do is lie them out on a tea towel to dry and then put them in an airtight jar like this, and they'll last all year long. And the nettles isn't just great for humans, it's also fantastic for wildlife too. When I get low down in the nettles like this and I look throughout, I can see many little ladybugs. I can see 1, 2, 3, 4 ladybugs just with a brief look in this nettle patch. Now ladybugs love to live in nettle patches because it provides them with food and shelter. The nettles to the ladybug are a nice, safe, prickly little castle where they can live out their life in peace. And there we have it, people, the beautiful world of the stinging nettle seeds, one of Mother Nature's greatest gifts. As always, it's been a pleasure. Don't forget to like this video, comment and subscribe, and share this video. All the interaction this channel gets, the videos get, it means YouTube will show us to more people, and this really helps us out so we can continue making our nature inspired education. Check out our follow along foraging to receive our monthly educational subscription packs. If you want to own all the knowledge just like this, check out our awesome series of books, Knowledge to Forage. But most importantly of all, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you all next time. Peace.
In the sunshine, the nettles grow, their seeds so green they almost glow. With a little knowledge, these gems unfold, their gifts to us a treasure to hold. Beneath the sting lies nature's treat, the hidden bounty of nettle seed.